Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a no jumping fat burn workout. All right team, at the end of this video, I'm also going to show you guys some moose clips from my recent trip to Alaska. All right team, you need any equipment today to get your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right team, we're going to start with just a simple warm-up. We're going to go ahead and start with some butt kickers. So just pull the heel up towards the butt. You're welcome to keep it nice and low impact right here, or turn it up a notch if you want to. Totally up to you team. I'm going to go ahead and keep it up because it's chilly out and I need a little extra warmth. Good team. Good. So I haven't been able to film and it's been raining straight for like 3 weeks, which is not good. My camera's not waterproof, so it's not, I just can't film during those times, but I really miss this. I miss you guys. Perfect, and go ahead and come to a toe tap to an alternating overhead reach. So I'm gonna take my right hand, reach it overhead, get a nice stretch in the side body while the right toe taps, and then opposite side. Good team, just alternating sides right here. Good, we do need the full body warm today. Good. So I get to tell you guys all about my Alaska trip. So, boyfriend and I went to Alaska just for a weekend trip. When you live in Washington, it's like a 3-hour flight. So not that far. Perfect team, a few more here. Good. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and come into your natural squat stance. We're gonna come into some squats just right here, team. Good. Don't worry about getting super low. It's just a warm up. Get a little bit lower with each rep. So for me, the highlight was moose. I really wanted to see moose. I have never seen moose before. I wanted to see moose in the wild. That's the highlight for me. My boyfriend, Dwayne, he wanted to see the Northern Lights. Unfortunately, when it came to the Northern Lights, it was a little too cloudy. It's a good time of year to go, it's kind of fall time. But it was too cloudy. The most we saw was like green clouds, which he said gave him like Dr. Seuss vibes. Perfect team, let's go with a couple more here. Perfect, let's go ahead and come right back into those butt kickers. Good. But he did say the moose put on such a show that it kind of made up for it. Let me start with this. Moose are huge. Let's start there. I didn't realize, I'm like, these things are like the size of horses and then they have antlers. Good team. Perfect, go ahead and come right back into those alternating overhead reaches with a toe tap. Good. Beautiful team. Good. So we wanted to see moose in the wild, but honestly, low-key, I didn't really want to come out of the car, in all honesty. I was kind of like, these things are huge, and it's like the end of their mating season. The men are a little aggressive, so I am good with viewing them from the car. That's how I felt. Perfect team, come right back into that natural squat stance. Come on down. Good. And I just looked up top places to go and view them, and one of them was Kincaid Park. So we went to Kincaid Park, and literally on the way into the park, there's a moose on the side of the road. We were like, oh my gosh, and pulled over, and they are just so pretty. They're like this really rich chocolatey brown color. Obviously I've never seen one before, so I didn't realize what color they were. I've only seen pictures, but people can do all types of editing the pictures, you never know. But no, in real life, their fur is just beautiful. It's a beautiful color. Hence the snack moose munch, they really are chocolatey looking. Good team, couple more here. Good. Perfect, go ahead and come into some shoulder rotation. Go ahead and take the right arm, bring it forward, up and around. Do 3 big, slow circles, and then switch directions. Good. Beautiful team. Perfect, same thing, other side. Left arm goes up and around. Beautiful. Perfect, switch directions. Beautiful team. We're gonna go ahead and take the feet nice and wide here and come into a lateral lunge stretch and flatten out the mat. All right, lateral lunge stretch, so go ahead and bend just one knee. Get a nice stretch in the groin. Good. So then we kept going and we get to the parking lot, and that first moose that we saw went over the hill, so actually not sure if it was a boy or a girl, but kind of from a distance, but they were gone. And so then we kept driving, went into the parking lot, and we get out of the car, go ahead and switch sides, and Dwayne puts his camera on. You know, he's got the fancy camera that I film with, go figure. So he puts on the big fancy camera, and these people saw us and they were like, "Oh, are you here to see moose?" And we said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Go up the trail like half a mile, there's 4 moose, there's 2 girls and 2 guys." And we were like, "Oh my God," like ecstatic, you know. Go ahead and straighten out that leg and come to a wide legged forward fold. So just go ahead and hinge at the hips, get a nice stretch in the hamstrings here. Good. Beautiful, team. Perfect. Go ahead and roll on up. We're gonna go ahead and come down onto all 4s right here, knees and palms. We're gonna come into a cat-cow stretch. Nice arch in the back, look forward, and curve. Belly button to spine, beautiful. Good, arch. Oh, did you hear that? My back just popped. And curve. Good, let's go with 1 more each. Big arch. And curve. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and come to a neutral spine, curl those back toes under and peel the hips up into a nice down dog. Pedal out the feet for a moment, shake off your fluff. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and take the left foot, step it forward into your runner's lunge. Find your footing here first, and then when you're ready, keep that right palm planted. Open up the left one towards the sky, big twist, and then bring the elbow down towards the mat. Don't worry about touching the mat. It's okay if we're just touching the calf or the ankle. Just do the best you can, alternating between these two. So big twist up, and bring the elbow down. We'll go 1 more, big twist, and bring the elbow down. Perfect, you can go ahead and plant that left palm, step it back to your down dog, shake it off. Good, same thing other side. This time go ahead and step the right foot up, find your footing first, give yourself some space here, toes spilling off the mat. And then when you're ready, go ahead and plant the left palm. Right one opens up towards the sky, big twist, and bring the elbow down. Good, big twist up. Bring the elbow down, big twist. Bring the elbow down, we'll go with 1 more. Big twist up, and bring that elbow down. Perfect, team. Go ahead and plant the palm, step it back to your down dog. Last little shake off right here, shake out your fluff. And then when you're ready, walk the hands back towards the feet, roll it up. Let's get ready to rock. All right, team, so coming into our first trigger, we're gonna start with a squat to rear leg lift. So go ahead and come back into your natural squat stance. We're gonna squat down, come up, straighten out just the right leg behind you, big squeeze in the glutes right here, back down to your squat, straighten out just the left leg behind you, squeeze in the left glute. All right, team, just alternating sides right here. Good. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. So anyways, we go on this trail and we did not make it half a mile. We made it about 1/4 mile, and there was 2 bull moose fighting each other, coming down the trail towards us. So we're like, oh, stop, like back up, let's not get hit here. So we start backing up, and like we're still like trying to take pictures, you know, while we're backing up. Perfect, team. Perfect, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come towards the back of the mat right here. We're gonna come into some inchworm to 2 shoulder taps. So it looks like this. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna walk it out right here to a plank position, 2 shoulder taps. So left hand touches the right shoulder, right hand touches the left shoulder, and then back up. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds right here. Let's work. So we start backing up, and we see the girl that they're fighting over while we're backing up. We're like, how did we walk right past her and not even notice, you know? So anyways, we saw the girl that they're fighting over, and she's chilling. She's like eating twigs, not paying them any mind. Good, team. Good, a few more seconds, stay with me. Good. Good, team. Perfect, go ahead and stay on this side of the mat. We're gonna come into some slinky squats to a squat calf raise. So stay on one side, come down to the slightly squatted position. You're gonna walk across to the other side, staying nice and low here, and then squat down further, calf raise, slinky squat, walk back, squat, calf raise. All right, team, just alternating sides right here. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. So, sure enough, they clunk heads all the way down to the trailhead, and then it's like they got all the way to the parking lot, and then it's like they realize that that's like human territory or something. And they stop fighting and they just like act like they're brothers all of a sudden, and they start eating twigs together, having a little twig salad. Good, team. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and come into a single leg deadlift to a high knee. So we're gonna go ahead and put the feet about hip width apart here. I'm gonna keep just the left foot planted to start. Single leg deadlift, so the right leg is gonna go back while I hinge at the hips. Don't worry about touching the ground, so as close as you can into a high knee. All right, team, so we are gonna challenge your balance a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and go for a full 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. Good. Beautiful, take your time here. Good. So then like every couple minutes they would clunk heads, and then they'd go back to having twig salad. And we sat and watched these moves for like a good 2 hours of our lives. But I was really like, I feel like Alaska's like the only place where you're gonna experience something like that. Perfect, team, shake it off. Same thing, other side. This time, go ahead and keep that right foot planted. Left leg goes back. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Yeah, I think that's the only place you're gonna experience something like that. And if you are from Alaska and you're viewing this, you're probably like, why is she so intrigued by moose? But I'm from California. I've literally never seen one. So to just go and see these giant, majestic creatures was like, you know, a big highlight for me. It's very magical. Good, team. Like, I have some clients that are from Minnesota, and she's like, yeah, I see them all the time. I'm like, what? Never seen one in my life. Perfect, team, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and take that circuit from the top, come back into that natural squat stance, squat to rear leg lift. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Nice strong glutes here. Good. Yeah, so we got pictures, and Jane's like, oh, stand in front of him and I'll get your picture. And I'm like horrified. In some pictures I look horrified, in some pictures I'm like trying to relax. And he's like, you know, look at me, look at me. And I'm like, I'm not comfortable having my back to these giant creatures behind me when they're in rut. You know, it's mating season. Good, team. Perfect, shake it off. We'll come right back into those inchworm to two shoulder taps. So go ahead and come towards the back of the mat. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good. I can see it's starting to sprinkle, so I'm trying to whip through this workout. Good, team. Good. Yeah, I was only supposed to be like 2 hours of sunshine. All of a sudden I was like, go filming. Good, team. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Beautiful, nice strong bodies. Let's sneak one more in here. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and stay on this side of the mat. We'll come right back into those slinky squats to a squat calf raise. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful, team. Good. Good. Oh, and also forewarning. So because it's the end of mating season, in case you didn't know this, because some people were kind of freaked out when I posted about it on my Instagram story, moose shed their antlers every year and then regrow them. So both of them are down to perfect, team. Shake it out. We'll come right back into those single leg deadlifts to a high knee. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. So they do shed their antlers. And so both of them are down to just one antler each. And that one antler each is not huge per se. But there's nothing wrong with the moose. It's just the end of mating season. That's all, their natural time to shed it off. Good. Beautiful, team. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Same thing, other side. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Beautiful. Good. Keep that back nice and straight. Good. Beautiful. But yeah, I got pictures of them in the background with Dwayne in front too, and he looks much more mellow than than I look. I look a little horrified. Good, team. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Sneak one more in. Perfect, team. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a second circuit. All right, team, so coming into a second circuit, we're gonna come into some fast feet to a front kick. So it looks like this. Think football player mode. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, front kick. 1, 2, 3, front kick, other side. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's get that heart rate up. Let's work. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Beautiful. I've really only ever seen football players, now that I'm thinking about it, do this drill. In soccer, we used to be like, before they blew the whistle to actually start the game, they'd be like, happy feet, happy feet. And we would just kind of like, you know, bounce a little bit, just to stay warm. But not like this. Beautiful, team. A few more seconds. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna come into some plie squats with an overhead reach. So feet, I'm actually gonna turn this way. Feet extra wide, think ballet, toes pointed outwards. We're gonna come down into our plie squat. Arms come up, overhead as we come up. All right, team? When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Come up, overhead reach. Beautiful, full body experience. This is a good one if you have light dumbbells or soup cans or water bottles or something to hold on to. You can add a little weight, make it a little more challenging, or you can match me and we'll just rock body weight. Good, team. Beautiful. Nice strong legs here. Good. Use your glutes. Stand this back up. Perfect, team. We're gonna go ahead and come into some bear hold mountain climbers to pike. So I'm gonna go ahead and come into a bear hold position, palms and knees right here. Then go ahead and curl the toes under and hover the knees slightly. Now from here, 2 mountain climbers. So left knee goes towards left elbow, back out. Right knee goes towards right elbow, back out. And then peel the hips up, pike it up. So mountain climber, pike. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. Beautiful. Full body experience here. Good. Good, nice strong bodies. Oh, also, I will apologize in advance for the shakiness of the moose videos at the end of this workout. Like I said, we were trying to stay alive and kind of running away from the moose. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come on down, flip over onto the booties. We're gonna come into some oblique crunches. So come down, nice and flat on the back, bring both legs up. We're gonna take the right hand, reach towards the outside of the left foot, back to center. Left hand goes outside of the right foot, back to center. Alternating sides right here, team. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. And I've learned this lesson several times when I'm downhill like this. I tend to rotate. Extra emphasis on this right side for me so that I don't roll down the hill. Oh, that would be probably a viral, it would be funny YouTube video. I don't want to go viral for those reasons. I would rather go viral because I have great workouts, not because I rolled down the hill. Good, team. Good, a few more seconds, stay with me. Perfect, go ahead and come back up. We're gonna take that circuit from the top. So we'll come right back into those fast feet into a front kick. 30 seconds on the clock, team, let's work. 1, 2, 3, kick it forward. Good. Also, don't worry about kicking extra high. Maybe we're just down here. Totally fine, team, just do the best you can. Good. Beautiful. Maybe we're getting our cheerleader on. We're gymnasts and it's coming way up. Good, team. All different fitness levels. Benefit of at-home workouts. It's just you versus you. Good, team. Perfect, shake it off. We'll come right back into those plie squats to an overhead reach, feet nice and wide, toes pointed out. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. Good, team. Good, nice strong bodies. You notice in that first rep, I accidentally came onto my toes, forgetting what we're doing. But you can do that. You can totally come down and come all the way up onto the tippy toes if you want. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. Oh yeah, so the videos are a little shaky because we were like zoomed in and then trying to, you know, back up at the same time. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come right back into those bear hold mountain climbers to pikes. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Come on up, let's work. Good, beautiful. Beautiful team. Try and actually touch your elbow if you can. Big squeeze in the abs. Beautiful. Good. Yeah, it's like this nice little dance of like being awestruck by them and wanting to get closer, and also like, you know, being respectful of we're in their home essentially. So we abide by their rules. Perfect team. Go ahead and drop down. We'll come right back into those oblique crunches. Come down nice and flat right here. Feet up. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good, team. Beautiful. And last exercise, nice strong core here. And I am trying to race the rain. So I'm like, okay, good. The sun's still out. Let's do this. Good, team. Good. So I'm actually gonna move soon. I will reveal where when we actually get there. But very soon, team, weather will no longer be a factor in my outdoor workouts, and I can film all the time. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop, roll on up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, we're gonna go ahead and start with the spinal twist. So go ahead and stick the left leg out, and we're gonna go ahead and cross the right foot over, and then we're gonna rotate, swim that right arm behind the body, and clasp the left hand around the right leg. Come into this spinal twist. Try not to collapse all your weight into this back hand, but stay nice and lifted. Explore this twist. Good, team. Good. Yeah, our lease is up at the end of this month, so I'm moving soon, which I'm really happy. I'm just ready for a new stand-up, so I'm happy to move. Perfect, team. Go ahead and switch sides. Send the right leg out long, cross the left leg over. I think Washington is beautiful. I'm just ready for something new, that's all. We might come back, we'll see. But at this point, we signed a year lease elsewhere, so for at least a year, we'll be gone. And I'm excited. I'm excited for a new chapter. As a California girl, I am not a huge fan of the cold. I wouldn't say I'm not accustomed, because I did go to college in Boston. I'm not a huge fan of the cold, so I'm down for going someplace warmer. I'm down with that. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back to center here. We're gonna flip over, take your time here, make your way onto all fours. And then from here, we're gonna curl those toes under and peel the hips up into a nice down dog. Not that it's cold here, but it is raining a lot. Like I said, it's been raining for 3 weeks straight, and it's gonna rain all next week too. So I have like this 2-hour time slot to try and film. And as a very outdoorsy person, it's just not, you know, I would just like to not have to deal with so much rain. So it does enable all the giant trees and pretty stuff we have here though. And when you're ready, team, go ahead and walk the feet up towards the hands, or vice versa. You can walk the hands towards the feet, and we'll meet in this forward fold. Let the head go heavy. Feet hip width apart here. Good. Good. And when you're ready, team, go ahead and roll it up. Come towards the front of the mat right here. And we're gonna step back just the right foot right here and come into this nice high lunge. So get this right hip tucked up underneath you here. Maybe drop the back knee a little bit to get it nice and underneath you. And when you're ready, you'll take a big beach ball up overhead. Good. Good. Summertime here, can't beat it. It's like, it doesn't get that hot. It's just pretty, and like the effects of all the rain that just happened all winter are like in full bloom, and it's just everything's green and gorgeous. Perfect, team. When you're ready, go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back right here and pull the shoulders down and away, opening up the chest. Good. Beautiful, team. I snuck my foot in a little bit because my shoes are a little wet, so I was sliding on the mat, but you can keep a nice deep lunge. Perfect, team. And when you're ready, go ahead and release the bind, pivot on that back foot, and open up the arms into Warrior Two. Gazes over the front fingertips. Good. Pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. Beautiful, team. Good. Perfect. And when we're ready, go ahead and pivot back on that back foot, step it up to meet the front right here, and then same thing other side. So step just the left foot back this time, get that left hip tucked up underneath you, come into a nice high lunge, take a big beach ball up overhead. Good. Get a nice stretch in the front of that hip flexor. Beautiful, team. I will say it doesn't really snow, Like it snows in Washington, but not if you're by the coast more so. So that's lovely. But I don't know, maybe I just like, I'm weather spoiled because I'm a California girl. Perfect. Go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back again. This time place the opposite thumb on top, so the thumb, it feels a little funky. Hold the shoulders down and away, opening up the chest towards the sky, ceiling, whatever's above you. Beautiful, team. Good. Good, beautiful, team. And when you're ready, go ahead and pivot on that back foot, unleash the hands, open it up into warrior two. Good. Beautiful, team. And I like that, like, you can live in a big city and like it doesn't take much to escape it and be like in the middle of the forest here. Good, team. Good. That leaf just rustled and it actually made me jump. In case anyone's wondering if I just went on high alert, that's what just happened. Good, team. Ever since that, you know, I saw that female moose and I didn't even see her and she's huge. I was like, how did I walk past her like that? I'm like, I should pay more attention to my environment. That was kind of impressive that I missed that. Perfect, team. Go ahead and pivot on that back foot, step it back up to meet the front right here. We're gonna go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back. Huge chest opener. Beautiful. Perfect, team. Good. I love chest opening stretches. Like, I think it's common to us be unaware of it, but we have those like slumping shoulders though, so this always feels like awesome. Perfect, team. Go ahead and release the bind. Bring both arms up overhead. Bring both hands together. Giant namaste and hands down to the heart. Deep rest, bringing the heart rate back down. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Stay here for some moose videos, or if you're like, I'm good, I just wanted the workout, you're all set. You join me in saying the divine in me honors the divine in you. I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.